Yeah, Luke's getting it. Luke, you got the towel? I want you to see this. Um, it's right in the family room, right there in front of the couch.
No?
Yeah, it is. I just saw it. I wanted to show you guys because you always see the lake is calm. Look at the wind. That's how you read the wind when you're sailing. And this is the kind of water I love to sail in because I go crazy when it's calm. And it's so funny. They had those two big sailboats on the water yesterday when there was like no wind. The worst thing for me is sailing when there's no wind. I mean, especially as like a 16-year-old, oh my gosh, had to be the strongest winds ever, because you'd want the boat if you're familiar with the sunfish, you want it completely on its side, and you want to be leaning back with all of your might to keep it afloat. It's the greatest feeling. But anyway, I wanted to show you the wind. What? Yeah, and usually it'll get even, and this is about the time it does it, because like around Labor Day, I remember like the best sailing. But you see it moving in. You can even see white caps sometimes. And boy, I mean, I'd be out there sailing with like a sweatshirt on because the wind, and a bathing suit. It was the greatest thing. But anyway, I wanted you to see the wind because everybody always sees the lake at its calmest. And it's something to be able to read the wind and see it. So the wind is really changing. I know a lot of the country is going to be getting some storms. We had a couple of thunderstorms. We didn't go to the alpaca farm today because the thunderstorms were crazy. So we'll probably go. My daughter's going to stay. She's extending her time here. So I have a couple of updates. Okay, listen to this one. Now, you're familiar with the Westie, probably. Hi, Nana Patty. How are you doing? Let's see. Hi, Sleeping Beauty, Teacup, Nana 14. Let's see. Sean, Wake Up. Who else is here? Kathy, Shazzy, Carol, Dana, Teacup, Video Chimp. I haven't seen you in a long time, Video Chimp. How you doing? Red Ranger. It's me, a Red Rover. Hi, Little Dove. Oh, I know. I hope you're okay there, Little Dove. You're supposed to get hit, right? Galveston area and all that. So prayers for all of you guys in its path. You're supposed to get hit hard, right? What is it? It's Laura? Is that the one that's moving in? The names change so fast, right? Yeah, it's good. Teresa, hi Karen. Anyway, yeah. Huh?
I did. I have the refrigerator open, the door open, the camper in it.
Okay.
I bought over butter, I bought over machine, I bought over two things that were gonna make the pizza. Allie's already eating fish. I was gonna say Chinese balls.
Oh, Allie's. I also had some rice balls. I just had rice balls and a couple of ravioli.
You have to have people in jars.
There's salmon. There's a lot of salmon left. And what? Yeah, there's a lot of salmon left. There's some couple of rice balls. And, all right. Look, see the wind on. You see the wind on the water. The kids were kayaking. Look at that. Really windy. They got tossed around. 70 only? Summer's over?
70 tomorrow, yeah.
Ugh.
Then it's going to be up like 79, 80 for a couple days.
Hi, Eli. But, yeah, so, what was I going to say? We never get to, I should make a fire in the fire pit tonight. Never get the fire in the fire pit. I don't know. We had one, right? We had one when Michael was here. And I was like, it's just, some people every night, you can hear the wind. Yeah, look at that. The wind is crazy. The wind is absolutely crazy. Where did I put my seltzer? I thought I got it out here, and I can't find it. Okay, so a couple of updates. That's where I was. Listen to this one, okay? So my aunt came up today, my 95-year-old aunt. She drove up here. She drove up here, talking about my cousin. He didn't even like tell her, look at that. Isn't that incredible? I don't know if I don't know, it just looks so different to me. Everything looks different to me. The wind just looks so different the way it's swirling out. Usually it comes, but like it's got these fingers. It just looks really, really different to me. Like how it's coming there. It almost looks like it's winter and it's coming across like when it's winter. Like it actually looks like waves, doesn't it? Like it looks like it's right, like, I mean, it's weird. It is really, really weird because I've seen it with whitecaps on it, but something about it is very, very different. Very different. Like the way it's rolling in there, it actually looks like a wave rolling in. I don't know. Very, very, very different. The way it's looking very like it does it more towards the winter when the lake's freezing up and stuff and it's a storm. Look how the way like they're rolling that way. They're very, very weird. And I don't see like the whitecaps, but I just see such wind. It's crazy. My sister's out in a kayak in this. This is like windier than when the kids went out. Because when the kids went out, it was pretty windy. She just went out now. I don't even know where she is. I don't know. It just felt like I would have gotten hung in from the kayak. I don't know. It is really like really windy. Wow. And no one's sailing. See, and the big sailboats over there, the big catamarans that really will only move with wind like this. They don't swim when they don't sail when it's windy. It's so weird. But anyway, okay, so how weird is this? Okay, so we go, my 95-year-old aunt calls. She literally drove here from like Rockland County. So it's she was about an hour and 15 minutes away, maybe an hour and a half, right? Comes up and literally says, I'm going to stay for like 2 hours at the most and I'm leaving. So Luke and I and Alexandra and Jimmy and everybody, we went down. We, talked to her for a while. She looks good. She looks like she still drives. She's 90. Yeah, she still drives. She has her own car. Lives alone. The reason she had to go back is because she was meeting with the girls. She said, she goes, we still call ourselves girls, but she goes to like chair yoga every day, and she does a lot. She was a nurse a registered nurse for a long, long time before she retired. Anyway. So we had a good meet up with her, talked about my cousin's son, and then we were talking about on the way home about the Scotties, because a couple of people sent me stuff, including Whisper to Me. One of them was, I noticed a scam but then I went on the AKC site, right, and I found a real breeder in New York who had puppies and had 2 females and 2 males. Well, I contacted her and she said, oh, there's this big questionnaire online. So I said, okay, fine. And I filled out this big questionnaire. It took me like 45 minutes. I put everything down, right? And she says, oh, Carolyn, everything sounds so wonderful and, so marvelous, but I can't, I'm so sorry to say I would not be able to sell you a puppy because, listen to her, because I live near the water and Scotties can't swim. Now I call BS on that so bad. She said the Scotties body is not compatible with swimming, and she would never sell to anyone that lived on the water and did not have a fence to fence off the water. And she just couldn't do it. And she said, so I'm like, get out of here. So I look it up. And yes, it says Scotties can do a lot of things. Their strong suit is not swimming, but they can swim. And the Westie is basically told the same thing, and except though our Westie loves swimming. There's so many Westies that I see that love swimming. We have a life jacket on the Westie, okay? But even when we didn't, remember I told you to do that big plunge down there, he got right up. And he loves the kiddie pool at home. We have a kiddie pool for him. It sounds like a bunch of ridiculousness, okay? I'm sorry to say. My daughter's like, oh my gosh, that's just crazy. Your Karen loved to swim? Yeah. So anyway, and then so I'm looking, and it basically says this. I mean, a Westie has basically the same body type as a Scottie, okay? The thing that's different is the Scottie's nose is longer, okay? But really, the rest of them are very, very similar, okay? There's the Scottish Terriers, right? And you'll find that the same thing can be said about Westies, right? But I've never had one breeder say, "Oh my gosh, you live near the water, and I've seen Westies swimming." Is it because of the stubby legs? Yeah, Sleeping Beauty, but come on now. Does she think I'm going to drown my dog? First of all, it would have a life jacket on it, okay? Second of all, she knows I have a Westie. And she knows I had a Westie before this, and that I have a Maltese, and it just sounded really weird. Like I can't, oh, you couldn't be trusted. First of all, a dog that doesn't like water, can I tell you something? Because I have like a bulldog, is not going to go near the water. That's the problem. When dogs don't like water, they don't go near it. They hate it. Okay? They may go down to take a drink, but they're not just going to say, oh, yeah, I think I'm just going to swim across the lake and drown. No, they just don't like it. They don't go. The whole thing is so stupid. It's not like a little toddler, that it's like, oh, what's this? Water? I've had dogs my whole life, and I've lived here, since I was 2 weeks old in the summer. And we had a lot of, actually, almost every dog we had was not a water dog. Like there's people here that have Labradoodles and stuff, and they love the water, right? The only dog I had was a Brittany Spaniel that loved the water. They don't retrieve that. I mean, it truly loved the water. But bulldogs don't love the water. Sassy doesn't love the water. Desi likes the water as long as we're here, but Desi would never hop in when we're not. I mean, he hops in when we're there. And we have a life jacket, and we have a little kiddie pool for them up there. It's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. This lady sounded, I should have known it because this lady, like, her dogs are all like show quality, and they're shown, and that's what she put in there, like, are you looking to show the dogs? So who knows? She might just be looking for owners that are going to show these dogs, and I don't know. Who knows? Turn me off. That would. So that was the one thing. The update. The other update is the place where we originally bought our refrigerator will not deliver to us anymore. So we had a call back. Whatchamacallit? We had a call back. What is it? How am I losing their name? I want to say West Tech. Warren Tech, because we asked Olams, were like, well, what the freak? You want, and they said, no, not only won't we deliver to you anymore, and I mean, we bought a lot of stuff for them. In fact, we just bought our couch, our brown couch bloggers. We bought our brown couch from them in 2019. Right before 2019. I think it was Christmas or something right before. We bought that from them, and I guess that's when they changed their parameters. They will no longer send their service technicians here, and that's how we have Warren Tech, but they also will not deliver anything to us anymore, which is really crappy. So we said, like, what the freak do we do now, right? Because we're not going to send Jimmy to pick up a refrigerator because, you know, if it comes scratched or whatever, that's going to be your own fault. So no way is that happening, because almost every time I get an appliance delivered, there's always some type of damage on it that has to be repaired, right? Especially with stainless steel, because it could just be something very minor, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So then Olam said, well, you have to call Warrantech back, and Warrantech will cut you a check, you know, for it, and then you can just deposit the check and go shop anywhere you want for the appliance. So that's what we have to do. So we called Warrantech back, thought it was going to be a big deal. This guy Tron has been great, okay? I have to really say he's been great. And he said, you know, wonderful, except we only cut checks on Thursday. So I can, you know, 2-day, or I think he said overnight, I don't know what he said, something, but it, you know, like, okay, no problem. Just, you know, if there's no worries with getting it out to us, that's fine. And so now I can shop anywhere. So that's good. In the meantime, Jimmy's trying to do something to see if he can, like, defrost this stupid part to at least make the refrigerator work in case we have to wait months, which is what we're being told, because I don't know what we'll do then. Like, we'd have to get like a small, like, apartment size thing, and like something that was in stock. But if he can do a temporary fix on this cooler while we wait, and that's what the stupid thing is. So he's trying to do that. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed that will work, because I don't know how, you know, we're going to wait 3, 4, maybe 5 months or something without that. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So keep your fingers crossed on that one. Hopefully, we'll see. He said he's got it defrosting now. And then, what else? Scotty, I told you. But I don't know, like, I'm kind of thinking, like, when I told Jimmy that at first, he's like, well, then maybe that's not the thing, right? Don't worry about it. And he's like, and I was like, yeah, but I just wanted to get one that wouldn't show the dirt. I know, that's so bad, right? And he's like, but then we'd have one that shows the dirt and one that doesn't. So, I mean, two that show the dirt, but he means out of that, the terrier breed. Hi, Dreaming. So, yeah. Trying to think here. Hi, Brian Clan. Hi, J Bells. J Bells, I ordered you a yellow Care Bear in that package. I'm going to have to send it to you myself when I get it. I don't know. It was insane. Like, I didn't want to go through the whole thing of opening a UK account, and it was insane what they wanted from Amazon. So I'm just going to send it over myself. What was I going to say? Hey, JM and Barkovich, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Hi, Carol boys. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Your ice machine on your fridge went today. Oh no, Teresa. Do you have a warranty? How old is your fridge? Oh, you lost your Chihuahua yesterday? Oh no. Oh, sorry to hear that, JM. That's tough. That's tough. My little Zoe started to get her sick this time around last year, and it was so sad. And then we lost Lila. Yours is on the fritz too. You picked up 3 bags of ice. Oh my gosh. Do you need me to make videos for you? Let me know if you need me to make you a video. Hi, Casbat. Robin, Swan. Hi, Cupcake. Who else? I got Dreaming. Robin, Swan. 2 scooters there. Carolyn. Ask the Bryan clan if it's true she used to breed them. No, but she had to get rid of them when they moved, remember? She had a whole bunch of them. Have I seen the eagle? Not today. Luke said he saw the eagle. Luke is such a fabricator. Well, it's not even that. I think he's just got such a vivid imagination. He always enhances, he's an enhancer of stories. He's like, Mom, I saw the eagle's nest in the tree above Bruce's. There were white eggs in it. I'm like, oh, come on, Luke. Well, okay, I don't know if there were white eggs in it, but he always does stuff like that. And the way he remembers things from like, oh my gosh, he'll be like, once when I was 4, I was out in the woods. You guys didn't know I was out there, and there was this big thing of water, and it was sucking me down. I'm like, Luke, come on. He is, yeah. Oh gosh, such a character. He'll be a really good creative writer, I'll tell you that. So, hey, Carol Boyce. Carol Boyce, I still haven't opened that package yet. I've just been going crazy. We're trying to move my craft stuff. We're trying to move everything. Look at the wind on that water. I really don't remember it being like those fingers, that is. But you see over there? See how calm it is by the edge over there? It's like glass. Look at that. So weird. Nature. And for those of you, we didn't go to the alpaca farm because we had like 2 flash thunderstorms where it just poured. No, it didn't thunder and lightning. I thought maybe it thundered, but it didn't. But they were like torrential for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes stopped. It rained like crazy this morning. And then it stopped. And then it opened up again after we met with my aunt. So I think we'll go probably tomorrow because it's going to be cool and everything too. So it'll be a good day to go. Look at the wind is crazy. It really feels like, I always say it feels like Labor Day weekend because this is the feeling you would get Labor Day weekend. There was always windy, always had to go back to New Jersey to go back to school. It was always like really bittersweet. And you take the sailboat out for the last few times and it's something in the air. And sometimes it feels like that, could feel like that in the middle of July if the weather is just right. Right now, that's exactly how it feels. It even feels colder than that. Right now, if you told me it was like the end of September, first week of October, and we had to get the wraps, that's how it feels. It really feels like Jimmy said, like summer's over, winter's here. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. But then, it can change on that dime tomorrow. But it's going to be 70 tomorrow, so it's going to be cool. Spaghetti somebody's having. September is brewing, right? Ugh. I'm not looking forward to it. And it's dark already. Like, what time is it? It feels like it's dark is creeping in. You love the sound of the wind. It's hot and humid, 90 plus. Oh my gosh. Your kids started school today online, so they're not sending them back, April, or you normally homeschool? Bagel Blarney. How are you doing, Bagel Blarney? Hey, Leaping Lizard. Hi, Renee. I haven't seen you in a while. We need to have a craft night. My daughter said, I think she's going to sew tonight. I might try to sew something. I really want to make, oh gosh, there's so many things I want to make. And I said to Jimmy, now, with all my craft stuff now being in like 19 different directions, sometimes I get exhausted just thinking of trying to find everything. But I really want to make those placemat bags. I want to make a triangle thingy for Rocky. I just washed the other pieces of fleece. I might do something like that, like a 2-tone triangle thing. And see, like, I'm not going to follow any pattern. See, I'm kind of a rebel that way. Like somebody was saying, they got thrown out of home ec Phyllis because she didn't follow the pattern. I'm that way. Sometimes I'm impatient, especially if it's something easy. Like if I say, okay, I know that I need to cut a square, then I'll fold it up into a triangle, and then I'll sew like little pleat things to keep it like that. I'll just do it by eye, and I know it won't be perfect, but sometimes I just don't have the patience. I have to make those gnomes, Robin. You don't even understand. I thought Jimmy said he used this big bag of rice that I got, like a 20-pound bag. I thought he used it to put stuff in to absorb water. So I bought another freaking bag of a white rice, and now I have to make gnomes. And I have all the fuzzy socks and everything. I want to do those. I do want to do those. Do some Christmas ones, and I had originally planned to do Easter ones. I don't even know how many, probably don't have a lot, but I might have Christmas socks left over from the penguins and stuff we did. I do want to make gnomes. I do. And I want to make the legs. You know what? That's a good idea, because you can sew the those little skinny legs up. Then you can give them those little skinny legs, and they kind of look like, you know what I'm talking about? And you put gnome shoes on them, elf shoes kinds of things. I just wish I had everything in one room and my daughter there. But it's like, it's ridiculous. I have to be bringing it here and there, running around. Oh, I didn't have that. I really want to make those denim jean containers with that accent fabric over the side. All that stuff. I know. Now it looks so cold and chilly, doesn't it? Ugh. Hate it. I'm going to sit over here. My sister's still out in the kayak. She must be thinking like, oh my gosh, is she talking to people online? Was my image online? Like she's Amish or something. Okay. Let me see here. I'll try to sit here. My daughter, I'm like, what the freak are you doing sitting inside doing her needlepoint? And she's like, inside. It's there on the table now. Her needle stuff. Now I'm going to sit here. I'm going to put the phone like this, and then I can see. You do Christmas in September because 5 birthdays. Hey, Peggy K, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Hi, Jake Quinn. Hi, Amanda. Tim. Hi, Martha. It's always Tim Darn. Hi, this is Martha. Hi, Caladisi. How far did she get? She's almost done. She's almost done. Can you see it? 38 likes and 129 people here. You must have a lot of jellies around or something. You've been listening. You should have been busy. That's okay. That's good. Hi, Carol. Your granddaughter started school today. Regular school. Where does she go? What state? You still have your Christmas tree up? Carol, boys, you're funny. Let's see here. Hi, Davida. How are you? I'm gonna make some elves, but I want gnomes, pretty soon. Davida, I saw your video keeps coming up. It must be listening to me. About gnomes. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Patricia. Your daughter's going to school September 8th. Your schools are opening up. Ugh. I see what happens. Hi, Robin. I just heard a high school is closing near us because the teacher was, yeah, and at schools in Connecticut, before they even opened, they had to close because of my back. That was not a robocall. It was a stupid, they call for like this person that doesn't have this number. I've had this number for like, oh my gosh, can't even tell you how many years. Is it a black screen? Can you tell me if we have a black screen? Schools in New York are opening September 8th. Where in New York, Beth? Because we haven't gotten a date yet. Your daughter has been working the last 2 weeks getting classrooms ready. Really? September 1st? It's back. No black screen. Okay, not black. When I saw that, I was like, black. Hi, Debbie. The county next to us started, but they have 2 groups, A and B. Tell Sis Little, is she here? Sis Littlefoot, the kind of dressing you're using is Italian dressing.
Hi, Mom.
Not Italian.
Mom?
It's not a long eye, it's a short eye. What?
I think the breeder looks legit.
I know she is.
Well, yeah, the one that you saw the elf review on.
Oh,
I'm on the Facebook. They seem like a pretty legit people.
well, do they have them?
I think so.
Oh, I'll look in a minute. I said something about Italian. Did you? Yeah,
God, it's
it's
cold.
Italian. Yeah. I told Scooter.
I say jump on this person.
Okay. Your sister is a Head Start teacher in Binghamton, and kids come back on the first week. Reality. Italian. You never heard anyone say Italian. What about Scooter? What about Scooter? Carolyn, I prepared some avocado seeds. Oh, yeah, listen to me, Nana. Don't give up on them, Nana. Please don't give up on them. We had a guy named Smitty, Steve. He's such a nice guy in the UK, right? He was going to give up on his avocado seeds because I'm telling you, avocado seeds take a long freaking time. Do you know the ones I planted in my video? Okay, if you go back, you'll see how long it is, okay? One of them, Nana 14, has the two long roots on the bottom, and it has the stem out of the top, but the leaves just started on the stem. And I'll tell you something else, Nana 14. You can grow that plant in the water for a very long time before you transplant it. That's what we all did. But let me tell you that Smitty's thing, his plants he was going to throw them away. And I begged him, don't throw them away. I said, keep them. You know, your seeds look good. It takes a long time. And that was my first time. So I was really just trying to be very positive and hopeful. And he has the most beautiful plants you have ever seen. So don't give up on them. Let it come from the bottom. Don't put it in the soil yet. Keep it in the water. Let it get a good stem on the top with leaves. And once you get a good showing of nice leaves, then put it in the soil. That's what I did, okay? That's what also Smitty did. A lot of people kept it in the water and they have beautiful plants. I'm sure you could put it in the soil, but I'm just telling you, don't give up on it. Keep it up. Keep it in, you know, I just keep mine in my kitchen window, and I have one that's way far behind the other one, and it's just starting. So, I mean, sometimes it could literally take months. But as long as your seed looks good, it's not molding or anything like that, don't give up on it. Just make sure that you keep getting water. It could take a long time before it splits. Let's see. Irish. I have to be there. Let's see here. Hi, Brenda. How are you? What's happening to dreaming? What happened to dreaming? I'm missing that. I've got to go back and see. Oh, your uncle? Yeah, that's like me. I have one aunt left dreaming. It's very sad, isn't it? Very, very sad. And it's my aunt through marriage, so it's, I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know, but sad, sad.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So, I don't know. It's sad dreaming. It's unfortunate, right? How old is your uncle? You hope you have her for a while. She needs hospice? I'm sorry to hear that, Patricia. Sadly, I've never had any aunts and uncles, so I try to be the greatest auntie. That's nice, Amanda. Yell out. Yeah, right. There are 3 left, and only one has made it to the age of 80. Wow. We are all cousins. Yeah, we are all cousins, Patricia. What I made a pouch for Rocky Davita, but you know what? I can even use that. I can even use that fleece for the gnomes, and I can use it if I make any more of those penguins or something like that, right? And I've got purple fleece and orange fleece. I just thought about that. I can use that for the little gnome legs too, right? If I made them, but I want to make little, you know, the long skinny gnome legs, Davita. And you can do those with striped socks too. I have to go through I have so many socks and stuff that I have for those. What were we making last year? Oh, the snowmen. And I loved using the fleece for the snowmen. And I was buying those scarves at the Dollar Tree. But for crying out loud, that's a lot more, especially the one I got for $3.50. The one for $6.63 was okay, but you know, I got it for $3.50, and then I feel like I got cheated on the other one, but he gave me the price on the shelf, so that made up for it. Um, Aunt and uncle in Silver Spring still with us. Oh, in Dannemora, really? Huh. The little turtle is doing good. I'll take a video of his new tank. We put another filter in there. We put some more rocks in there. I've got to get some more of the plants that I bought. I bought plants while I was, you know, going back and forth to Lake Erie and there. I bought stuff for the turtle tank. Hey, your sister passed away Sunday. We couldn't go in and be with her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Happy-go-lucky. Where is that? Where was that you were not able to? Usually they allow immediate family now. Oh, yeah, already retired then? Her uncle died, Caroline Connor. Her uncle died. I have a couple of videos on it, Patricia. I have more than one. Just if you go to, you know, I don't think, I really want to do a tutorial video. If you go to the channel, right, the channel homepage for this, Miramas, you click that little magnifying glass, put in pineapple plant, and it will bring up all the pineapple videos. I've done quite a few of them. And then I gave my son one with the start. My son freaked out with the pineapple plant I got with the pineapple on it. He was freaking out. What do you mean, are we back? Why, did it go out for you, Tracy? Hi, butterfly. Did you get the Yes, I did. The problem is, Davita, the stupid thing won't let me play it for the member. Like, it won't let me play it in the members room. Like, every time I go to put it on Facebook, it drives me crazy. There was some buffering? Okay. Marty Stample. Hello, Marty. Welcome to your first time here. Welcome to your first time here. Oh, sorry to hear that, Peggy K. Hi, Caroline Connor. Did you see the video of Luke feeding Rocky? Luke feeding Rocky. I'm starting to get cold now. Like, I want my hoodie. And Luke today, when we went over to see my aunt, he's like, why do you have your hoodie on? Now I want my freaking hoodie on. Well, we made so much food last night, Davita, that I just made myself some of the leftovers. We have a lot left over. We have, let's see, We had salmon and we had sea bass and we had ravioli, 3 different kinds, and rice balls and, oh my gosh, steak. And so you could only dream of being cold. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking I still need that George to the rescue guy. Oh, Tico's here. Hey, Tico. Look at the sun's going down. I'm freezing right now. I'm so cold. Hi, Cupcake. It's hot there. Yeah, I wish it was. I really do. I really do wish it was hot. Seriously. Oh, Jimmy's very good. Jimmy has the schedule. Jimmy's, there with the formula. He's really enjoying it a lot. That whole part of, he kind of makes it, I hate to say it, like he kind of makes it that he's the only one that knows how to do, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, like if I go to put a toy or something in the cage, he'll be like, no, this is that, like, so he kind of takes over a little bit in that respect, but what are you going to do, right? He's like a protective dad or something. He's just, like, I don't know what I'm doing. And you would think he was like that way, like so much with the kids, but not really like, yeah, he takes over completely, Caroline. You don't know, like, I'll put a toy in the cage, he'll take it out. I'll put something in there, he'll be like, no, that shouldn't be in there. You can't put that in there. He's not ready for that yet. He goes in this at this. He goes in this at this time. Helicopter squirrel panda, I know. And I'm like, can I feed him now once? All right. And that he told me like those pockets I made. He said, well, maybe I could make the pockets this way and they could actually go onto the shirt. And I'm like, oh, you mean like Velcro that? No, you would need, then like nothing, you would need Velcro for this. Maybe like this, maybe like that. So, yeah. I have to just see, I guess. Pumpkin spices. I'm not ready. You know which I like peppermint mocha at any time. I'm not ready for pumpkin spice yet. Sometimes the pumpkin stuff is too perfumey for me. Well, he isn't going to the premium. Oh, the outlets. Yeah, we have to. Oh, I meant to tell you guys. Listen to this one. Those of you that want to go on that outlet trip. My son came up late I mean, like later in the afternoon. And I said, well, where did you guys go? And he said, well, we first went to Woodbury Commons and we had to leave. And I said, you had to leave? Why did you have to leave? And he said, it was ridiculous. Now, it could just be a bad time. Maybe people are getting stuff for back to school, whatever. Though I haven't had that drive because it's not really back to school for, like, I'm not even thinking of that. Anyway, he said the lines to get into like the Nike outlet and all over was just ridiculous. But I truly do think, and that was a Monday, right? I truly do think it's because of maybe people are like, I haven't had a big push like to even see the school supplies or not, but it was, he said it was packed, that they left there. They left. They said it was ridiculous. I think it won't be that way when we go. I don't think it would be. Because like the time I went for Jimmy's jeans, And it was not. I remember the biggest thing was seeing a Westie. It was shortly after Zoe died. And I remember seeing somebody walking a Westie in there. It was really sad. I don't know why I didn't ask. The Nike waited 30 minutes. No one will go when it's cooler. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go when it's freezing cold because that's not fun at all, right? Because if we want to sit down outside and have coffee or something, because I think a lot of us will probably just want to talk and stuff and maybe take some live videos. So we want to be outside where it's warm and can get some tables or something outside. So I'm thinking like late September, early October at the latest, because you never know what the weather's going to be. The parking is bad there. Not at all. When I went, Patricia, oh my gosh, there was so much parking. In fact, I parked in a lot that was almost empty. End of September? Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. I'm up. What happened? She left? Oh. She wants shorts?
Huh?
She wants shorts?
Huh?
She wanted shorts?
Yeah.
Are you doing my punch needle? Yeah, let's see how you do this. Let's see how you're supposed to be expert at it. Can you hold it out so somebody can see you doing it? Let's see. Don't curse. Now, let's see. So your stitches are like not uniform, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to. You're literally just doing a rug.
Usually rugs are all the same loop, though.
You sure you don't want to give this another try?
Oh, I think you're having a good time doing that.
You're sure you're not jealous or anything?
I'm not jealous.
Really?
Not at
This
all.
doesn't feel like a missed opportunity?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Really. Not at all. What should I get with you? It's getting so cold. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how the kids, those little boys went swimming. It's ridiculous.
You just want some?
You would stab yourself in the eye using that tool. Scooter says that actually looks easy.
It's so much fun. I just gotta keep with it. Now all the gifts I'll ever make you are going to be punch needles. So you can, so it's
What is the design? It's waves, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's waves, Davida. It says 82 in PA. You're lucky, but you live near towards where, Patricia? You live near Wilkes-Barre, or where do you live towards? Look at that, the light's shining through there. It looks like winter already. Hi, what big eyes? How are you? I wonder, do they even make latch hook kits anymore? I think
Yeah.
they do. That was like such a fad in the 70s and 80s. Everybody was making latch hooks in the 70s. I remember this lady over here, she made these huge ones that were wall hangings of like some mountains and like really nice stuff. And then that was so easy, right? The latch hook, and then sometimes your yarn would be all frayed at the ends. I still have one in my room that I made a bear. But You did that in the everybody did that in the 70s, Davita, right? The big stamped quit. Remember that? Your latch hook. You did just a small rug scooter to finish vacuuming. Okay, Caroline. You loved the latch hook? Yeah. It was fun as a kid. It was really, you couldn't mess it up, right? It was usually like 3 strands of yarn, wasn't it? And how was it? Up there. Trying to remember. No, it was one. It was one strand of you. Did you put one strand around or 3? Oh, now I'm losing my mind. I know there was some other thing. You had to have like 3 strands. You just bought one at Hobby Lobby? Oh wow! I almost feel like doing that again out of nostalgia. I'd like a good like premium one, you know, because like a lot of them were like so.
Go get it from Etsy.
The yarn looked so like it was like frayed, you know.
Go get one from Etsy.
Don't get you started on the temperature, Robin. Why? Why would Etsy be? I gotta check on the lanterns I ordered. That lady's making me nervous. Hi, 61. Was that really your girlfriend in the chat last night? Hi, 61. Your mother-in-law is into plastic canvas. She wants my daughter. Oh, I think I remember. Those were really old too, right? The plastic canvas. There were so many crafts. Oh, the bedazzler, yeah. That was fun. And the Bodazzle or the Bodabra. Remember that? Macrame, yeah. We used to have those little bead kits as kids. Macrame's coming back?
Totally.
Totally. I used to know how to do it too. And then the not the macrame bracelets, I don't know, whichever you made them out of that white stuff. Once I had made a braid yarn bracelet. It's so crazy and I don't know. 500,000 people are evacuating Texas for the storm. Well, remember they would make Kleenex holders? Yes, I do remember that, Davida. No, like that was one craft I never did, but I saw people did them, and a lot of people did them at the penny socials around here, and they'd be like prizes you could win. I know somebody that did a fly swatter like the one. Actually, my neighbor that gave me the sewing basket, she had one there, a fly swatter that was made with like that needle stuff. You wish your son and his fiance would evacuate? What is it? When is it supposed to hit over there? Yeah, prayers, case missing for southeast Texas. A swai swatter. They had all those macrame kits when we were kids. That's what candle kits. They gave a lot of craft kits for gifts. Thursday morning, Wednesday night, early Thursday. Remember the God's Eye? Yes, I remember that everybody made those in art class, but never the class I was in. It seemed like every other kid had one on the bus, and I thought, like, well, why didn't our class ever make it? Our class never made that. Every kid I saw go home with that. Not ours. I don't know why. What did you punched Julie in your leg?
No.
Let's check it. Let's see what you've done so far. Let's see. Hold it up. See, but that's not very uniform. Can you hold it up again so I can see it?
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be
But
looking like a rug.
But I was asking you kind of like that. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
it's not supposed to look uniform like that.
Okay. Pia Pill sent you cross stitch. I'm not home to get it. I'm scared. It did seem like a good idea at the time. You're going to be fine with cross stitch, Scooter. Cross stitch is easy. Your nephew's in Abilene. That's a Glenn Campbell song, isn't it, Abilene? By the time you're going right through that, you should be done tonight.
I have experience.
Experience.
Sure,
Yeah.
you like don't want to pick this up again?
Not really. It's like, it's good. You look like you're enjoying it a lot. We got lucky. Laura shifted. Leave the path of her high Kelly. Does Allie think it's easy cross stitch? Do you think cross stitch is easy?
I mean,
Scooter, just
I mean,
It's easy.
it's challenging on its own, right? You know.
How is it challenging? Don't tell
Yeah,
me that.
like I mean, if you want to make sure your X's are in all in the same direction and stuff.
Just
like
make sure
that.
your X's are on all the same direction, but it's easy. Just make it a little X, Scooter. X marks the spot. You can do it. You did that Meg Ryan decoupage. She might have even sent you stamped, I don't know. Is it counted cross stitch? Is it stamped? Hi, Larky. I've got to show you the thing Larky made me. She embroidered a tablecloth.
Mhm.
Well, she says it's a flower towel, but it's really the size of a small tablecloth. Martha in the flesh, right, Davida? She's going to start on those homemade cakes and pies. She's going to make fake. You should do that. Shelly would be so impressed if you did that, Scooter. If you made a faker pumpkin pie. The pumpkin pie's pretty easy, Scooter. Or the little hot chocolates. You can just put a mug in. You put a cardboard disc on the top, and then you pipe the spackle around like whipped cream. You made a fake one last year, Sabrina. But can I ask you something, Davida? How do you dust those and stuff? Are they able to be rinsed off, or you just have to wipe them off with a towel? Like, what happens there? And how do they store, like, over the winter? Do they ever, like, crumble and stuff, the spackle? Do you have to make new ones every year? What's up with that? Are they like the fake cakes, a damp cloth? What about, are they like the fake cakes in the, you remember when they always had the styrofoam cakes and all those things, and then then they would start to fall apart? Blow dryers to dust them? A leaf blower, maybe? Yeah, Beagle Mama, somebody asked where you were yesterday. No, the spackle doesn't crumble. So you can pack it away. How do they ship? They probably don't ship. I'd be afraid to ship something. You got a puppy today? Your family dog passed away 4 years ago. She was 16. My kids have begged for the last 4 years to get another dog. I finally gave in today. What'd you get? What kind of puppy? You wrap them in bubble wrap. He's a half poodle, half Yorkie. So a Yorkie poo? What, is he a half toy poodle? So he's going to be very small, or is he a medium poodle? What is he? I'm sure he's not a standard poodle. What color?
I'm getting my size way too big.
I know, it's getting freezing. You had a crazy schedule. Your work picked up and the kitchen's almost done. It's been to New Jersey. Oh, Patricia, I don't know how it's warm. It is freezing here. He is brown. He will be small, but not toy or teacup. Where did you get him from? Oh, excuse me. Where did you get him from? The cupcake ship well? They're still in 90s. I don't understand that. You guys are like, you have a really bad storm there, Jan. Where are you? Oh, gosh. You need a summer home in Utah. Well, housewife. Like on the holiday. I am so cold. You're in the UK, Jan Ham. Jan Ham. I'm freezing. It's 85 here in New Jersey. We're in New Jersey, Butterfly. We're in New Jersey. Ugh. Okay, Carol. I'm not going to be on that much longer. Cervical biopsy. Hey, Fogarty, how are you? I've had an endometrial biopsy. And wait a minute. And I've had, you know what I have had? I have had cervical, yeah, I think it was cervical polyps removed. I've had both things done, and neither one was painful. Though I heard somebody screaming out of their mind about an endometrial biopsy, and I heard them warn me about how painful it was. When I tell you I didn't feel anything, I truly didn't feel anything. Not one thing. And when I had the polyps removed, I didn't feel anything either. Did it right in the office. So I'm not sure if that helps you. Look how pretty that sky is. Hopefully that's how it is for me. I'm not bothered by shots. Yeah, it was not bad for me. And I remember there was a lady screaming her lungs out, right? And they really prepared me, telling me it was going to be so painful and all this stuff, the endometrial one. And it wasn't. Anyway, I hope everything goes well, Fogarty, and everything's good for you. Scooter's message got deleted. Have a good night, Davida. I know, Fogarty, freezing. I am cold. I think I'm gonna go have a cup of like hot coffee or something. And then I'm gonna go probably to the other house, the broken refrigerator, maybe get some stuff to sew here. And then I'm gonna come back and do some sewing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think they're babies. I think the endometrial might really hurt because if they had all those warnings, but for me, I didn't feel it. Maybe my nerve endings after having 5 babies are shot in my endometrium. I don't know. I did not feel a thing. Not one thing. I don't know. That's all I can tell you. Bring some half and half of me. I will. Well, yeah. And I'm going to go put a sweatshirt on too. But I'll be back. I'll be back later. Everybody have a good dinner if you're having dinner, if you're having breakfast, lunch, or whatever. All right? Take care. I'm freezing. Will it be on tomorrow? I'll be on later tonight, Scooter. You know that. Okay. Adios, guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. That's nice. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye. I'll find a fridge. I didn't find one yet. I will. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, what, big guys? Let me see.